This little light of mine
He was mad?
has been dark for quite some time.
Welcome to Poppy Playtime. Not Poppy's Playtime. It's not Pop.
Wait, what'd he say? Oh, yeah, he mad. Wait, what'd he say?
Other bigger bad.
Oh, Lord. I'm with you, Mark. I was feeling...
Oh, yeah, no, that guy did sound familiar. I'm sure he was from before. Yeah, you're right. That guy, that is the same voice. Totally.
Yeah, I was feeling the
Only
same
we
way.
hadn't killed him. Okay.
Does he talk about it?
Animation's good. I'm starting with the positives. I'm starting with the positives here, alright? Okay, bear with me. Animation good.
Yeah.
Clearly, art quality, very good.
Yeah.
The movement isn't quite as good.
Yeah.
The mechanics, I don't find fun.
Yeah, I could not agree more. I'll say this. I think I've said it multiple times about Poppy Playtime. The worst part about Poppy Playtime is the gameplay, by far. Like, by far, that is the worst part about Poppy Playtime is the gameplay. It truly, truly is. Anyway.
Switching hands, probably there's an easier way to do it than just like the scroll wheel, which I was doing. I'm sure, but
the
still,
puzzles. It's not even just the puzzles that's a problem. I don't like the two-hand gimmick action. I don't know, man. It's just the two-hand slingshot action. I don't know. I don't know about that no more, man. It's just it kind of feels goofy. It makes my character feel goofy.
It's not even just that. It's that it is slow to do that. It is like to switch is it's slow, right? I see no reason that couldn't be instantaneous.
Oh, you're talking about switching the hands? Facts. I had a problem with that too.
Literally, just like make it fast because
yeah,
the gameplay requires it to be fast. Why is the actual animation of it?
Bro spitting right now. Bro spitting right now.
Not fast.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. This was a fucking mess. I am saying this because, and I have this policy, right? If it's the first game in a new series, if it's the second, third, I can be more forgiving of things finding its footing. This is chapter fucking 5. Right? I should know the motivation very clearly. I should know where I'm going. I should know why I'm going to it. I should know exactly what the character motivations are. That one guy couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you why he was the escort this time around. As much as I like the hair girl, that was fucking random. Random.
Yeah.
As random could be, being like,
hey, for example,
here...
right? Sorry to cut you off, Mark. Here's what in a sense, I'm not saying you could compare it to Resident Evil, but the reason that the in-between major events in Resident Evil is so good is because the gameplay between is very fun. Like, you're fighting zombies, you can defend yourself. Puzzles are in Resident Evil, but they're not all of the gameplay of Resident Evil. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that Poppy Playtime needs to be Resident Evil like that. But the thing with Poppy Playtime is you're either running from something or doing a puzzle. I swear. You're either running from something or doing a puzzle. That's what you're doing. But with like Resident Evil, for example, now again, I'm not saying it's the same thing because it's not. But Resident Evil, it's like there's so much between. Even walking down random hallways and exploring in Resident Evil is fun because it's fun. You can defend yourself. I'm not saying that Poppy Playtime needs to be a shooter. But maybe I am. Maybe I am saying Poppy Playtime needs to be maybe not a shooter, but like something that's not grapple gun hands. I'm not a big fan of the grapple gun hand action no more. I don't know, because it's like, y'all remember what was it for? Which one did I play where you had the little hand that shot a firework at the little creatures to get them away from you? I don't remember what chapter that was, but that felt like it added a little bit, more to it. But yeah, sorry to cut you off, Mark. Go ahead.
Here's a cool set piece. It's now it's happening. Now is this fun. And it doesn't matter if that set piece is interesting. I liked the aesthetic of that a lot better. It was random. Why was that there? Just to be an obstacle. That's it. It didn't have any...
True. That point right there in Poppy Playtime is also a big thing. There's a whole lot of stuff there that's just to get in your way and burn time. In my opinion. There's a whole lot of stuff in the game that is specifically there just to take some extra time. IC with the 5 and Dummy with the 5. And I'm not hating. I'd never hate. I'm not hating on Poppy Playtime. I love Poppy Playtime. But it's like, he's right.
Cohesion to the story. There was this, I missed, of course, some videotapes. But when you're playing a game, you should know why A is connecting to B and then C. And I'm sure that there might be some very thin threading between there if you get the VHS. But my fear is that there's not. My fear is that even if I had gotten all of them,
I got one VHS tape the whole game, not gonna lie. I barely knew where I was even going half the time, much less finding VHS tapes.
Be no threading, because I don't see how you could possibly justify going from where we were to where we ended up to leaving that place and it mattering nothing, right? Mattering nothing to it. Here's an interesting character. Gone. This character's injured. Gone.
Yeah.
This character's
doughy.
It's interesting to be around you for a bit. Gone. Now, my worst part about this, for me personally, is I don't know if the developers of this game think it's just their thing. We're the chase sequence game. We're the game of chase sequences. We are the chase sequence game. That was in the first one and people loved it. And then the second one, remember when Mommy Longlegs was chasing you? Oh, you fucking nuts. Remember the third one when we put more chase sequences in? Yeah. Remember the fourth one, the chase sequences. Maybe we'll tone down a little bit for the fourth. Fifth one, chase. I do not like my gameplay to be trial and error.
Dude, that's literally exactly what I was saying. Thank you, Mark. Yo, Slimmy with the 20 gifted. W Slimmy with the 20 gifted. Thank you, Slimmy.
Right? It every time it did it, the stakes were lower, right? And that's really the issue that I have with it. From a mechanical perspective, a chase sequence is fine if it's well designed and it can be fun and it's like in a key moment where it's there and it makes sense. But the problem is this one, especially chapter 5, holy fuck. Half the entire game was chase sequences. Yeah. And it just because it's doing them again and again, it suddenly has to introduce, here's a new thing in here. A chase sequence is not the time to introduce a new mechanic. I don't even care if it's something as innocuous like, decouple the train cars. It's like,
the train action.
Learn that the vast majority of people are going to die to that. And in a chase sequence, as I've said before in these games, as soon as you die, it loses all of its value.
That's the truest thing I've literally ever heard in my life. That's literally the truest thing. When you die 18 times to a chase sequence in a video game, at that point it's just making you mad and you lost the anticipation of the chase and the scariness of the chase. Because when you have absolutely no idea where to go, the chase ain't even like thrilling or scary anymore. At that point, you're just fuming mad, just wanting to be done with it and trying to find out where to go. Y'all remember the tutorial of the game? That literally happened to me in the tutorial of the game, where we were walking down the vent and I could not find which metal piece I needed to pull off to go by. I died that like 5 times, and at that point I was just mad.
to do it again, to go through it and be like, oh, I remember how this goes now. Oh, I've learned this now. The whole point of a chase sequence is to be a climactic moment where
Facts.
the stakes are very high and you have to quickly think on your feet of all the mechanics that you've mastered through the entire experience that you've been doing it. And if you fail, it's your fault as the player. If you fail in that moment, it's your fault because you didn't apply the mechanics that you've been learning the entire fucking game.
That's the most annoying part about the chase sequence. Yeah, it's like getting lost and not knowing where to go. Yeah, 100%.
And it had that. I'm not even saying it didn't have that, but it's like, oh my God, enough!
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Enough.
Yeah.
Tired of it. Tired of it.
Yeah.
So tired of it. I'm so tired of it. And frankly, I think that there was like emotional core here that was trying to shine through. And it's like I wanted to be in it, but by the time I got there, I didn't care.
Dude,
I just didn't care.
Exactly. That's the point that I made at the end of the game. Dude, the endless puzzles and chases suck so much life out of you that by the time you're at the end of the game, you forgot what happened at the start of the game. Once you sit on one electricity pylon puzzle for 45 minutes, you forgot what happened before you got there. Because the whole, you know, like I said, I love Poppy Playtime, right? But the whole, it would be better as a movie. The lore and the characters and everything in Poppy Playtime is the most goated thing literally ever. But the gameplay is quite literally just filler until the next cutscene or the next, like, monster shows up. Like, if it was a TV show or something, oh man, that'd be the most popular TV show ever. Like, actually. The stuff that's great about Poppy Playtime is absolutely great. But the thing is, I don't speak for everybody, of course. You're not playing Poppy Playtime because you're excited for the gameplay. You're excited to see what's going to happen. Right? But, like, again, I'll bring up Resident Evil again. In a game like Resident Evil, that's why Resident Evil is so goated in the survival horror scene, because Resident Evil does that balance so perfectly in most of the games. It's actually crazy. Like, it is beautifully done. Like, beautifully.
And yeah, I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm grumpy. I'll admit that. I'm not giving this a number rating. I'm just saying thoughts. So put that bias into whatever you're taking in out of this. But I think that even if I wasn't hungry, I'd be saying the same things but nicer. I would be saying the same things but nicer. Because I don't think that I am going to play the 6.
Come on, Mark. Now, Mark, come on now. Mark, let's be real here. Mark, let's be real here for a minute. Ain't no way Poppy Playtime 6 gonna come out and bro ain't gonna play. He might not though.
Truly just don't want to, so I'm not going to. I think this is it for me. Poppy Playtime, thank you for...
Wow. I mean, hey, he's completely valid. Completely valid in what he's saying. I agree with pretty much everything he's saying, no joke. Yo, happy birthday, Ryder. Thank you, happy birthday, Ryder. Appreciate you.
Your time, thank you for my time, and thank you for all of this, because... man, I just do not have it in me to continue slogging through this. And if I'm coming out of a game saying, wow, I slogged through that, might be time to reevaluate the
That's completely valid, not gonna lie.
things. All right? So this is the end of Poppy Playtime for me. I don't know how many more fucking chapters they're gonna go through, but hey, more power to you. I hope it's better next time.
Yeah. W. Markiless, not gonna lie.